Okay, this isn't gonna work. Okay, that's not gonna work. Ow! Ow, my foot went. Okay, wait, let's try it from this side. Okay, ow, that really hurts. Ow. I have a wedgie. Oh no, my hair almost won the water. Okay. Yep, time to stop this shindig. Ew, am I gonna have to sit? Oh no! Dude, look at the sun. It makes me look like a ghost. Whee! Hey guys, the sun's gonna be moving around a lot. I might have to end up changing locations if the sun doesn't end up going away. But like, hey you guys, what's up? It's Chloe here, back at it again for another video. Am I out of camera? Okay, that was a lot of work. So y'all are probably wondering, Chloe, what are you doing? This lighting is terrible. Why, yes, it is terrible. And yes, I am wearing pants. I'm just in a swimsuit. Oops. Oops. Maybe I should cut that part out. Anyways. Ew, I just saw a big spider hop. That's a no. That is a big no. Can I like change? I can't even tell like what that looks like. Okay, y'all. I might go back and edit this and say, Chloe, what were you doing? Chloe, what were you doing? It looks terrible. The lighting. I really hope it changes. I'm sorry. So if y'all were dumb enough and didn't read the title, this is like my coming out video. I'm really open with my life. I'm really open on the internet about my life. I mean, it's just easier to tell you guys things and try to keep it from you, and then, oh, there's a butterfly wing. Oh, sorry. But the reason why I'm out here telling you guys is for like 2 reasons. I wanted to change the scenery because I just feel like my room is like the dreariest thing in the entire world. Like I'm gonna have to like add something or like do backdrops instead because it is literally the dreariest thing in the entire world. Sorry, I'm gonna have to cover up that butterfly wing. That's really sad. And plus, I wanted to go somewhere that I love and somewhere where I feel the most peaceful. I love the creek. I love being outside. I love being in the sun. I love this specific area that we're sitting in. I go here a lot. If you guys follow me on Snapchat, y'all should really follow me on Snapchat. I'm here a lot, and on Instagram I have a lot of pictures here, so, you know, I just wanted to have this specific video in a place that I feel really at home in and really just like peaceful and happy. So this video is not only me coming out to you guys, but kind of my journey through my sexuality. I find it really important that if you are going through something, especially if you have a social media that you could share it on, do I think that you have to share everything in your life just because you're a YouTuber? No, you don't. But if you are going through something, I think that it is important to share it with somebody just because, you know, you can, and you never know who it's gonna help. I've filmed bunches and just tons of like videos. I mean like 5, but like, I mean that's a decent amount where I've helped people. I've talked a lot about my mental health. I've talked a lot about my bullying, and now I want to talk to you guys about my sexuality. Now this video might go up June 1st. It might go up before then because Pride is coming up so quickly. But yeah, so where do I start? How did I know that I was pansexual? I don't know if I even put that in the title because obviously I'm making this video right now. I knew that I was pansexual, or at least I knew that I wasn't straight in about 6th grade. I was like really confused, as most kids get about their sexuality. I was just like really confused. Now, am I saying that just because you have a girl crush that that means that you are not straight? No. I've had my friends have had plenty of girl crushes where it literally meant nothing. You just think that other person's attractive, or like even like a celebrity where you're just like, wow, she's hot, or like something like that. Or like if you're a boy and it's like vice versa, you know? It doesn't have to mean anything, but something, it was just like different. It was where I genuinely, here, now I can turn this up. It was where I genuinely liked this one girl, and I'm not gonna like say who that is because like she was confused, and now she's straight. She was confused, she just wasn't sure, so we had actually ended up going out for like a week, and it was just like really weird because like we were friends, so we like broke it off or whatever. It obviously meant nothing, like at all. We were just both like really confused and just trying to see if there was like something, but the thing is, after like that kind of happened, I never really stopped thinking about, could I be bisexual, because I knew I liked boys. I really knew I liked boys, so I was just like, could I possibly be like bisexual? And I had honestly thought that for like the past 2 or 3 years, but then I just realized I just don't care. I just really don't care. And I feel like obviously most people do look at people for their personality, like whenever they like somebody, but me, it's truly just, it's like, it's always really hard to explain this because people are just going to be like, well, then that just means that you're a good person, or that just means that you're bisexual. It is different, and it is so confusing to explain without saying something that somebody can turn around and change the meaning of. So that's why it's always really hard, I think, for pansexual people to come out, because people are just like, oh, that's barely even a sexuality, or like, I mean, think what you want about pansexual, think what you want about the LGBT community in general. This video is not to make you guys try to understand. This is truly just like my story. But for me, it is truly just like, I can be attracted to whoever, and I am just attracted to all kinds of genders, and I do that so I don't offend people. So people that are watching that maybe don't think that there's more than like 2 genders, don't get offended, because I just like don't want that hate. I'm sorry about that if that offended anybody else. But like transgender, gender queer, gender fluid, where, I mean, I don't really know like what most of those mean. I should learn about it, but I don't really know like what that means. But to me, just gender just has truly never mattered. And to be honest, gender has never mattered to me, to be honest. Wow, it smells so bad. There's an eagle up here, and it keeps eating and killing things, and it smells so bad. Like it smells like actual death. Oh, wind, please go away. Ew, that smells so foul. Anyways, so that was like whenever I truly like started to like know that I was like not straight. I mean, I don't know how to explain that. 7th grade, well, that following year, 7th grade, I was like, I kind of just pushed not thinking about my sexuality for all of 7th grade. I was just like, I'm not going to think about it. Whenever I know, I'll know. And it's just like I'll like who I like, you know? Like, I just won't think about it. Like, any time that sexuality came up in my mind, I was like, no, I cannot think about this, because I was just like so confused to where I didn't want to like think about it too much. And I was just like, no. Anytime it came up in my brain, I was just like, no, you're not going to think about this right now. You're just not going to worry about it, because it's not important. Which, it is important. Your sexuality is very important. It's a big part of who you are. To some people, it doesn't have to, but for me, it definitely determines who I am attracted to, like what my sexuality is. And I mean, that I can't speak for the entire LGBTQ community, but to me, it is very, very important to know my sexuality. But I was just so confused to where I didn't want to think about it at all. So yeah. So flash forward to 8th grade, I had like started to like let myself think about it finally, and I was just like, well, maybe blah 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 blah. It was just like a bunch of stuff that I honestly like don't remember, but I just remember just one day telling myself, like, I mean, you're pansexual, and whether or not you can deal with that, it's who you are, and you need to be honest with your friends about it. So I just remember one night I just all of a sudden texted my friend Delaney, and texted my friend Kayla, hey, I'm pan. And neither one of them knew what it meant. They were just both like, oh, that's so cool. What is that? And so I explained it to them, and they were just like, oh, I'm so happy for you, Chloe. Like, you could have been gay, or you could have been a lesbian, and I wouldn't have cared. Like you do you, girl. Like, you do you, sister. And, like, those are, like, my two closest people in my life, Delaney and Kayla. So it just meant a lot to me that, like, they understood. So they've known since, like, the beginning of 8th grade year. And coming out to, like, my school, I was kind of, like, forced into coming out to my school, because there was a really nasty rumor about me that I was, like, obsessed with this one girl in our grade, which is absolutely insane. I just became friends with her, and she was, like, we just became really close. We just started talking, kind of like just like really close friends, and people twisted it, and they were just like, oh, she's lesbian, oh, she's bisexual, and she's obsessed with so and so. And I was just like, it would have been different if I would have just like heard it around, but no, like, people were coming up and saying, oh, so you and that girl, and there was this one person. This is where it really made me want to, like, tell people, where I was just like, I have to shut this down. Somebody said that I was actually obsessed with her, that I was constantly around her, that I was just, like, going everywhere she went, and I was just like, that's crazy. Or, like, are you trying to insinuate that I was, like, stalking her? Because that's exactly what that sounds like. Going everywhere she went, watching stuff that she was doing. Like, no, that's whenever I was just like, I have to tell people. Because people still to this day twist around my sexuality simply just because they don't understand it, which isn't okay, but, like, people are going to be confused about it. They're going to be confused. Whether or not, how many times I explain it, if they don't understand, they aren't going to care about wanting to learn what it is, because they don't care, which is fine. Like, people don't have to care. Like, I don't care. So, and then flash forward to last night. It is May 24th, 23rd, or something like that. And last night, I saw Jeffree Star's post about his liquid lipsticks called Equality. And I was just like, oh, Mom, look at how cool these are. Like those are cool. And my mom told me that we're going to the Pride Parade. And I was just like, oh, that's really cool. And there was just, like, this dead silence. And I don't know why. I just decided to tell her. It was probably, like, 11 o'clock at night. And I just told her. I just told her. I was literally crying for no reason. She was just like, I love you, but why did you feel that you had to tell me now? Like, why couldn't you have told me that, like, before? And I was just like, I don't know. It's just, like, it's really stressful coming out to your parents. Even if you do know that they're going to support you and that they're going to love you regardless, it's still, just thinking back on it, it was so stressful for me just to tell her. Like, there was this dead, awkward silence for, like, 5 minutes of where we said nothing. And then I just said it because it was just so awkward for some reason for me. And another thing is, never feel awkward about telling your parents. Yeah, even if your parents do tell you that they're going to love you regardless, it's still really stressful to tell them. And yeah, I haven't come out to my dad yet. He doesn't even look at my YouTube. Neither does my grandma. She doesn't even know how to work YouTube. I'm just worried about telling them because my grandma is a baby boomer. Bless up to her. I love her. She raised me for, like, the first kind of portion of my life. But she's a very strong-minded baby boomer. And my dad is just like, I feel like that he would still love me for my sexuality because it's me and I'm his daughter. But I know where he stands in the LGBTQ community, and I know how he feels about gay people. I know how he feels about drag queens, which I personally love gay people and drag queens. Bless up to you guys. Bless up. But, like, I just know, like, where he stands. So that's going to be stressful coming out to him. But I guess a tip to coming out to your parents is honestly just say it. And it's easier said than done. I know it is. It took me 2 years to fully come out in the first place. So it's gonna be a lot if you come out to your parents or coming out to your friends in general. But the best thing is knowing where you stand finally, and finally knowing who you are. I did lose friends. I definitely lost friends after I came out. But for those people that are gonna abandon you, never really knew you in the first place. They were never really your friends. And I know it's a lot different whenever it's your family, but family always comes around, especially your parents. Whether they choose to accept it, they're still gonna be there for you. And I'm just blessed to have at least 100% one of my parents that I know is perfectly okay with it. And if that's not you, come to me. Contact me on Instagram, contact me on Snapchat, contact me on my YouTube channel. I made this channel out of pure boredom because I wasn't gonna dance. I made this channel out of pure boredom because I wasn't gonna dance. And I never thought that I was gonna have the subscribers that I have and the people that support me that I have. Because this channel got me through a lot. At the beginning of the year, I upload a lot whenever I'm stressed and whenever I'm bored. And I hear every day, not a day goes by that I don't hear something about my YouTube channel, whether it's negative or positive. Most of the time it is positive, and I just want to say I love each and every one of you for that. It's just amazing to know that I have, or at least I feel like I have, a voice for some people, even if it is only 303 people. That's still a decent amount to me, and that's all I need. So, like I said, if you're struggling to come out to anybody, or if you're just struggling with who you are, for one thing, don't. Like, why? But two, come to me, or go to your friends, or at least go to somebody that you know is just gonna love you unconditionally, to where you could talk about it, because it is stressful and it is confusing and it is important. I personally think that it's very, very important to know who you are. Whether that's transgender, whether that's pansexual, bisexual, gay, lesbian, LGBTQ+. But yeah, I just want to say I love you guys and love yourself. The saying, love yourself just the way you is, even if you are grammatically incorrect, is from Liza Koshy. But it's the saying that stuck with me because it means a lot. Whether or not it is funny or it is silly, it means a lot. And it is one of my favorite sayings. Love yourself. And if other people can't love you for who you are, or if certain people can't love you for who you are, screw them. The leaf got stuck in my hair. It's still getting stuck. Screw them. You know? Screw them. Oh, that was the butterfly wing. Okay. Yep. Okay. That was really soft and weird. Anyways, like I said, there's bugs all around me. But, yeah. I love you guys. You guys have no idea how much this channel means to me and how much you guys mean to me now. But yeah, I love you guys. Make sure you love yourself just the way you is. Sorry that this video was so long. But yeah, okay, bye. Actually, before I end, if you can't love yourself, how in the hell you gonna love somebody else? Can I get an amen? Sorry, Mom, I swore. Okay, love you guys. Bye.